New Radio and the Door County Daily News. I'm Tim Coles, and we are here at Door County Farm for Vets with Allison Dairyland, Ashley Hagenow, and Jacob Vandenplas from Door County Farm for Vets. And Ashley, you're just a couple months into your reign here. How awesome has it been being Allison Dairyland and visiting all the places, not just around the state, but especially right here in Door County?
Serving as Alice in Dairyland is certainly the opportunity and dream of a lifetime. I have loved my first few weeks on the job, promoting Wisconsin's agricultural industry in all of its forms, and especially having the chance to get up to Door County and experience the diversity and abundance of agriculture right here in this part of the state is certainly something so special to me. And I've learned so much every time I've been up here. I've actually only been up to Door County twice now. This is my second visit to Door County. On end of July, Sunday, July 30th, I had the chance to get out to Washington Island for my first ever official visit as Alice. And we had the chance to visit Fragrant Isle Lavender Farm. We visited Island Orchard Cidery, Jordan Family Farm, as well as a few other local businesses that was so unique to learn about. And I enjoyed taking it all in and seeing what Door County has to offer a little bit north in the peninsula. And today I've had such a fun morning getting to meet the people of Door County, visiting with live from Let's Go Door County, getting to experience agriculture in that sense. And here being on the Door County Farm for Vets is certainly such an incredible opportunity to see how food is grown locally and how Jacob is benefiting the local community here in Door County is pretty special. And we were also at Wood Orchard earlier today, getting to see apple production in Door County. Just highlighting the diversity is pretty special.
And what did you know about agriculture in Door County before you became Allison Dairyland? And what's been maybe your biggest surprise where you kind of went, "What? I didn't realize you did that here."
I would say I knew how diverse Door County was, and a favorite quote I've been using is, I knew a little bit more about agriculture when starting as Alice, but now I really get to meet agriculture. I get to meet the people in Door County and across the state of Wisconsin that make up Wisconsin's agricultural industry. And to me, that's the most special part of everything I get to do, is meeting the people behind the food and other products that we get to enjoy.
Now, other than our tomato tasting, which we'll get to in just a little bit here, what's been maybe your favorite thing that you've done in Door County, or maybe you can even expand to what you've done as Alice in Dairyland, knowing that you were just at the state fair a week or two ago?
My favorite part of being Alice in Door County does go back to the people, truly getting to hear the stories like Jacob's and like stories of others, where you get to hear why people do what they do and how they're able to serve the greater community and Door County area. That's what's really rewarding for me. And one of my favorite highlights as Alice overall so far has just been the chance to travel. And we talked about State Fair that just wrapped up here a few weeks ago. I loved chatting with fairgoers and exhibitors all about Wisconsin agriculture and their experiences. I grew up exhibiting livestock at the Wisconsin State Fair and elsewhere across the state of Wisconsin, and it's coming full circle now, getting to reconnect with so many friends or get to meet a lot of new faces, whether it's at the state fair or at an event in Door County or elsewhere across the state of Wisconsin. Those have been some of my most favorite memories so far.
Now, Jacob, we're here at your operation today. First of all, tell us a little bit about what Door County Farm for Vets is.
Yes, Door County Farm for Vets is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that revolves around training veterans on how to grow produce and live sustainably. So we teach everything from vegetable production to beehives, apples and cherry orchards, mushroom growing. We teach how to can, how to butcher and process and package animals. Whole encompass, holistic living is what we're trying to achieve. Our underlining goal is to end veteran suicide. Those numbers are very, very staggering. We still have 17.6 veterans a day committing suicide. So our underlining goal through the healthy living is to guide veterans, police officers, and firefighters to healthy living and to avoid suicide.
Now, Door County Farm for Vets has been around for a number of years now. How many veterans have you helped serve through your organization?
Just tonight, we should have about 10 folks here with our harvest night. Every Thursday, we get together and harvest a bunch of vegetables and have a little cookout afterwards. But we've had several that have come through here. Some are here for a day, some are here every single Thursday, all depending upon what their capabilities are and the time availability too. So We do have a wide reach. Just because they're not coming directly here onto the farm, we still do drop off produce every week at the Green Bay Veterans Village. Every spring, we work with the Appleton area Veterans Manor with plants and transplants. We've also gotten to start working with the Appleton area Vets and Friends, which is an organization that puts on meals for veterans in the Appleton area.
Now, right behind us is your field that you use for salad and things like that. Tell us a little bit about that.
Our salad production is pretty extraordinary this year. We originally planned out a single harvest head until we got a wonderful gift from Pinky Promise Coffee here, the salad harvester, which has been absolutely a tremendous game changer for us. So we're actually able to get 3 harvests off of one each bed, and it is great tasting. Got about a 2-week shelf life on it because we take good care of how to actually package it and get it washed up for you. But our salad mix is our pride and joy. If you take a look over here, we've got 2 beds ready to rock and roll with about 200 pounds of salad sitting in it. So if you are interested, we got some salad mix for you.
And one of the stories that I was kind of turned my head a little bit, Ashley, I think you were the same way as well. Tell us a little bit about the washing machine and how that helps with your salad production.
Yes. So believe it or not, we actually took an old washing machine, got it all cleaned out, ran a bunch of the disinfectants and through. But after we get done washing our salad, it all goes into an old wash machine, which was donated by a wonderful lady named Katie Potter. And that's basically our industrial salad spinner. It puts it in there, we put it on the spin cycle for a few minutes, and it shoots the vast majority of the water off, and it really, really helps with the process and expedite it. Then we get underneath some blowing fans and let it dry off even more, but that wash machine is a lifesaver. It saves a ton of time. It actually helps with the longevity of the salad.
Well, I don't know what was more shocking, the fact that you used that, and Ashley, that was the second time you heard somebody use it. Can you tell us that story from Oneida Nation again?
Of course. So one of my recent travels brought me with a very unique group of visitors to the state of Wisconsin. So through the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection, we welcomed chefs and international influencers from around the world. There were about 8 or 9 countries represented that they came to Wisconsin and completed a tour around the state talking all about Wisconsin food and Wisconsin agriculture. So one of the incredible stops that we went on was to Oneida Nation. And at Oneida Nation, they use washing machines in the same way to take the hulls off of the white corn that they grow and process and eat. So that was a super unique experience when Jacob was saying he uses washing machines. I'm like, wait, I've seen that before. So it really is all about efficiency and what works best for your operation, and also repurposing materials, right?
Reduce, reuse,
recycle. We're able to repurpose those materials elsewhere within agriculture.
I never thought that would have been the bonding moment that we had.
With the washing machine.
But here we are. Jacob, going back to you, with the veterans you serve, it's got to serve really 2 purposes, right? Because A, you're teaching really useful skills, and B, just being around other people and connecting with similar experiences with that as well. That's got to be really important too.
It's been one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. Getting folks back together and having some of those more difficult conversations, that's what opens up that door for healing. When we talk about growing through healing, that's some of the very important stuff. So getting folks back together, even just helping each other work through the labyrinth of what we like to call the VA system, it's a lot of work to try to get through that. So we do have the support community set up here. If I don't have the answer, I know someone who's got the answer, or we will find you the answer. We will find you the help. The last thing that any of us veterans want is to go to another funeral. We as veterans have a duty and an obligation to live. Not just to live, but to live a good life with good food, because so many of us didn't make it home. It is our obligation to live. If you're feeling those pains and having those dark thoughts, please call someone. We are here. We've got the support community. It's all around you. Reach out.
This question is probably similar for both of you. Ashley, how rewarding is it for you to be able to highlight operations like Door County Farm for Vets? And Jacob, how important is it for Alice and Dairyland and really big names in the state to kind of highlight on the work that you do?
Oh yeah, starting on my end of things, incredibly rewarding. Just hearing the stories of Jacob and the people that he helps to serve each day and beyond in Door County and the state of Wisconsin. Hearing those stories reminds me why I do what I do. And I'm sure it goes both ways a little bit, right? Every day I am inspired, I am learning something new, and I'm reminded of my purpose. And that's what the best, most rewarding part of this job is.
For me, it's been an honor in my life to be able to get veterans back together. It really has. And not going to lie, they teach me stuff too. So it's not just me teaching them, but being able to be a part of the community and being able to get nutrient-dense produce into the hands of veterans and into the community. It's been one of the most rewarding things I've ever been able to do.
And Jacob, we'll give you a quick plug here. How can people support what you do?
You can go right to our website, www.dcfarmforvets.org, and definitely thank you to Allison Dairyland for helping with the exposure out here and to help spread the word. That's a huge impact for us to be able to help get the word out.
And Ashley, you're up here pretty much every month up until the Allison Dairyland finals take place right here in Door County next year. What else is on the docket for you? Maybe your next couple of visits here.
So throughout the next couple of months, September, October, November, into December, and well to the finals that take place May 2nd through 4th here in Door County in 2024, I have the chance to continue highlighting and meeting so many diverse businesses and people and local vendors here in Door County. Looking ahead to the fall months, I know we'll get to Sequist's Orchard as one of them that immediately comes to mind. We'll have the chance to get into a few classrooms talking about Wisconsin specialty crops here in Door County and a few other different ways to engage with the community here in Door County, to talk about Wisconsin agriculture, to talk about Allison Dairyland. Each visit, as we've talked, it's teaching me something new. I'm getting to meet incredible people, and it all comes full circle. So stay up to date on all of the Allison Dairyland travels as well by visiting us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or Twitter, just at Allison Dairyland or AllisonDairyland.com.
Ashley, Jacob, thank you so much for the time, and thank you for all that you do. Jacob in particular, thank you for your service.
Definitely appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
For New Radio and the Door County Daily News, I'm Tim Coles reporting.